And breaking news coming in, Rahul Gandhi slams the centre over the Balasore train disaster. He has tweeted, and I quote, "No accountability even after 270+ deaths. The Modi government cannot run away from taking responsibility for such a painful accident. The Prime Minister should immediately seek the resignation of the railway minister." So that is what Rahul Gandhi has tweeted. The opposition in a pretty much united voice calling for Ashwini Vaishnav's resignation. I'm joined by Pallavi Ghosh on the broadcast on this piece of breaking news, Pallavi. But the BJP's counter is that under previous UPA railway minister, same disasters happened, but no accountability was taken by them. So this political war of words only escalating.
That's right. In fact, they've come out with statistics and data to give the instances when Mamata Banerjee, Nitish Kumar, Lalu Prasad Yadav were rail minister. There were a large number of casualties as well as accidents, but they have still not stepped down. Clearly, Ayushman, this is now a war of words. This is an opportunity which is going to be seized by every political party to play its politics. And that's exactly what many of the opposition parties are doing. And Rahul Gandhi is also now joined in, where he's saying that it's been more than 24 hours, more than 300 people have died. But it is at this point of time, the government must take responsibility. And the first thing that needs to be done is a railway minister to be sacked. What they're basing the accusation is on a CAG report recently, which was tabled in Parliament. And according to a CAG report, it talks about vacancies as far as the railway sector is concerned, a failure of infrastructure, and so on and so forth. So as far as these opposition parties and Rahul Gandhi is concerned, they feel that someone has to be held accountable. The rail minister certainly must be held accountable.
Right. And at the same time, Pallavi, the Congress also raised an incident from February. Pawan Kheda raised that in his press conference, where there was a similar electronic snag when it came to the changing of tracks. This happened in the Mysore region, and it was the kind of vigilance of the locomotive pilot who didn't take the train onto the wrong line, which averted a disaster. A letter was written by railway officials on that incident, but no action was taken. That is another charge coming in from the Congress party.
Yes, and in fact, the Congress is systematically giving several instances where, for example, you talk about a Suraksha Kavach, but when you needed it, it has not been implemented. It's only on paper. And the Congress's accusation is that most of these announcements and schemes and policies are merely on paper. They don't get implemented on the ground, and therefore someone has to be fixed. Some responsibility needs to be fixed. What the Congress also said in this press conference is that you have the Prime Minister keep on inaugurating Vande Bharat, which looks good, but at the end of the day, it's the common man's vehicle and mode of transport. And in the case which happened in the Coromandel Express, is a clear-cut case of where a large number of migrant workers use it. There was overcrowding. Obviously, there was some kind of an intelligence failure. That's according to the opposition. And, therefore, who do you hold responsible? Shouldn't the Prime Minister also be held accountable for using it as an opportunity to showcase infrastructural development, whereas whatever you have existing on the ground is something which is crying for attention?
Right. And the Congress party also taking a direct shot at the Vande Bharat program of the Modi government, calling it window dressing instead of the government focusing on the safety concerns when it comes to regular trains that the common man uses. Thank you, Pallavi, for joining us with this piece.